When it comes to the mounting toll of the war, a new count compiled by an independent conflict monitor and shared with MS Now documents 21 strikes on bridges, railways and water facilities across Iran in July, although US officials deny targeting civilian sites intentionally. For more, let's bring in MS Now White House reporter ACLED Gardner. ACLED, thanks very much for joining us here. This has been something that Donald Trump keeps threatening. Yeah. It borders into the area of war crimes if he goes after civilian sites. What do we actually know about what the White House is doing in this area?
Something that I have spent a lot of time thinking about is in January, President Trump promised the Iranian people to come to their rescue. On the first day of the strikes of this war, he said that the U.S. was coming to help the Iranian people. And now we have consistently seen him basically threaten to destroy their entire civilization. He's talked about bombing them back to the Stone Ages, back to oblivion. And now he repeatedly talks about targeting civilian infrastructure. And what this data shows, and I want to say this independent monitor, it's one of the most respected monitors in the world. It's frequently cited by the UN and the World Bank. It shows that there have been strikes on civilian infrastructure. And as we mentioned, it's bridges, it's water facilities, it's railways. I spoke to one Iranian American who has family along the coast of the Strait of Hormuz who says her family cannot evacuate if needed because all of the major roads and bridges are destroyed. So these are having real impacts. There's also a report that there was a drinking water system that potentially cut off supplies to thousands of people and 20 villages. And the administration has not been transparent. They dispute at least one of these incidents that ACLED is talking about here, but they have not been transparent about what exactly is happening.
Does the administration, how do they deal with the question of whether or not this is in fact a war crime? That they're going after civilian targets that are not legitimate targets.
Yeah, a U.S. official told us that they do not target these places intentionally, but what administration officials have argued is that some of these targets are dual-use targets, so they're used by both the military and civilians. But when you're talking about targets that have to do with food or agriculture or water, it's very difficult to make that argument that there's an overwhelming need for these places to be struck. And it raises questions about whether we're being precise in our strikes.
Okay, Kayla, thank you very much for